Hi, my name's Janet Waller and I am a volunteer for Positive Futures North West, which is a community interest company based in Lancaster, and this is my story. My son's 23 years old and he's autistic, so I've been a carer for him more or less since he was born. I felt I kind of lost my identity a little bit, and it wasn't me. I lost a lot of confidence because I didn't socialise very much, and eventually I got a carer's assessment and they asked me if I'd like to attend a course on building confidence. So I said yes, and they got me in touch with Positive Futures, and I started on a 10-week course called Looking Forward to the Future. It's exactly what it says on the tin, and I got an awful lot out of it. I'm glad I found Positive Futures. It's been a life changer for me. I'm now a volunteer and I also do some training. I only do a few paid hours work, but on the whole I am more or less a full-time volunteer, and I help to support people. I do it for nothing. It's been so rewarding for me, and I really enjoy what I do. And we have an open door policy, usually as a drop-in centre, helping people with housing, claiming benefits. And we have people with mental health issues, people who have special needs, people who are in drug and alcohol recovery, people who are struggling to get back into work and not feeling good about themselves. So we've got a mixed pot of people we work with. During lockdown, obviously, our centre has been closed, although we're up and running again now. We're only a few staff, mostly volunteers. We also have casual volunteers. We're a really good team and we get lots done. We give a lot to the community and we get a lot back from the community, from the people that we work with. During lockdown, 4 members of staff all got mobile phones, which we didn't have before. We all had a call list, maybe 20 people. And we give them a weekly call just to check maybe if they needed any shopping, or they needed prescription picking up, food dropping off, or they needed redirecting to the food bank, things like that. Some people really struggled during lockdown because, they might only come out once a week to do one of the groups or do one of the courses, and they really struggle because that's not available. Some people were shielding or are still shielding. People were self-isolating. Some people were frightened to go back out again, or concerned about wearing facial coverings, all that kind of thing. So we talked to people about that. Sometimes on the calls, people didn't want to talk about coronavirus, the lockdown or anything like that. They just wanted to tell me what they'd watched on TV or what they'd had for lunch. And that's nice because there was always somebody there to be able to do that with them. So these phone calls we've been making have helped a lot of people in various ways, both practical and emotional. They've been very important. I've been helping a gentleman who was having real difficulties with his energy supply, and eventually after a day or two we managed to get his gas supply sorted and his meter, and also just dropping off a pint of milk here and there for people as well. Each day at 2 o'clock we've been doing a live stream. So we have a young man who plays music. He has autism and he's really good, and he plays at his own house with his dad, so they broadcast live. And they do a set on Monday, all kinds of songs from way back when or current things. He does classical as well. And on Tuesday, our boss Jan Gomez, she does a talk talking about things that have been going on during COVID and the lockdown, giving people encouragement and advice, like don't watch too much TV or the news because you'll overwhelm yourself. If you can, get out and about, go for a walk or a little bit of exercise. And then she might do a few silly things like reminiscing about when you were young and what kind of sweeties we used to eat, just things like that. Then on a Wednesday, myself and a guy called Andy, we did a live feed, and ours is just fun. We do silly things like putting masks on, singing silly songs. It was a bit nerve-wracking at first because I've never done anything in like media wise before, but once I got into it I really enjoyed it. And there's also another musical session on a Thursday, and then on a Friday we do a general knowledge quiz. So I'd say probably for 30 to 45 minutes each day there's been somebody doing a live feed from home, just to keep people interested and together, so you're not on your own. Even if we can't be together physically, we're still connecting with each other, so that's the live feeds have been great. And just on a final note, I just love being a volunteer. I find it very rewarding to help people, to encourage people, maybe to give them confidence in what they may need to do in their lives. Honestly, it's been such an experience, and it's not even like work. There's a really good vibe that goes through Positive Futures that some people say it's like being part of a family. I think it's important that we are part of the community in Morecambe and Lancaster. I wish I could have found Positive Futures years and years ago, but you know what? When the time's right, things happen, don't they? Thank you.